The death toll in the aftermath of the recent bombing by the Americans on the port city of Hodeida in Yemen has now risen to over 12. The Houthis have blamed the United States for the attack, which targeted, they say, clearly marked residential areas in the western province. This is the American defense officials claim that they've hit or bombed more than 100 targets in the Houthi-controlled parts of Yemen. Now, the deadly bombing over the rebel-held Hodeida resulted in mass casualties, leaving several wounded. And according to the Houthi media, amongst the 12 dead were 6 women and 4 children. The reports also state that at least about 3 loud explosions were heard in succession on Tuesday night in the area, causing widespread panic amongst the local residents. While some have condemned the attack, many say that they will still not give up the Palestinian cause despite the American bombings.
US attacks on innocent people have become a common thing for us. But we want to tell the US that we are watching them in the Red Sea and the Mediterranean. We will not give up our support for Palestine. It is our primary cause.
Now, the Houthis in Yemen have released images of what they say was the wreckage of an American MQ-9 Reaper drone that they shot down in the Al-Jaf governorate. The rebel-held areas of Yemen have seen near-daily American bombing since Washington launched an air campaign against the Iranian-backed Houthis on the 15th of March to try and force them to stop threatening commercial vessels that are linked with Israel or the United States in the Red Sea corridor. In a televised address, the spokesperson of the Yemen's Houthi rebels has said that the group targeted an Israeli military site in the Jaffa area, a US drone, and also the destroyers that the Americans have stationed in the north of the Red Sea.
Our air defenses were able to shoot down a hostile American MQ-9 drone while it was carrying out hostile missions in the airspace of Al-Jaf governorate using a suitable, locally manufactured missile. This is the 3rd drone that our air defenses have successfully shot down in 10 days.
Now, according to reports, the American officials have claimed that since the 15th of March, they've launched more than 100 bombings on the Houthi part of Yemen, targeting what they claim are command and control facilities, weapons manufacturing sites, and advanced weapons storage locations. Now, the American officials claim that their goal is to end the Houthi threat to commercial shipping linked to Israel and the Americans in the Red Sea corridor. The rebels, remember, began targeting the commercial shipping that transacts with Israel in late 2023, stating that they were doing this in solidarity with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, who continue to face the wrath of the military campaign launched by the Israelis, backed by American weapons. Meanwhile, Amnesty International has warned that the sweeping American aid cuts, compounded by the bombings on the Houthi rebels, is leaving a deep impact on the people of Yemen, as more than half of them rely on humanitarian assistance to survive. Now, these cuts announced in January by the American President Donald Trump imposed a freeze on foreign aid pending a review. Now, Amnesty International has said that the cuts, in fact, risk deepening one of the world's worst humanitarian crises, as the United States has also been, interestingly, Yemen's largest humanitarian donor for many years. And even though it has now spent almost over $1 billion in bombing Yemen in just the last 15 odd days.